is a certain someone that you live with complaining about spiders or other bugs around the house, telling you to get rid of them, but you don't want to hire an expensive pest control company? Well, lucky for you, you've come to the right place. In today's video, myself, a pest control professional, is going to tell you exactly how you can quickly and easily get rid of spiders and other bugs around the house. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to a website called DIY Pest. We're going to get two things here today. We're going to get the product you're going to apply, and we're going to get the equipment you're going to use to apply it. The product that I recommend you purchasing is a product called Duraflex ZC. Just search that in the DIY Pest website and it'll pop up, and just order it from there and then add that to your cart. The second thing you need is something to apply this with. I recommend, if you want the best results, to get a B&G hand sprayer. This is what I'm going to be using today, but if you want a cheaper option that's almost as effective, just get one of these plastic, normal 1-gallon sprayers. They will do just as good of a job. You're going to order those two things on the website and wait for them to get delivered to your house. And then once they get delivered to your home, you're going to take the Duraflex ZC and you're going to take your B&G hand sprayer or other plastic hand sprayer, and you're going to apply them to your home, inside and outside, exactly how I show you to do so in today's video. Please destroy the like button if you liked this video. If you're buying those products that I told you to buy today, please use this link. I'm about to pop it up on the screen. I'm going to put it in the description. This gives me a very small percentage of the sale and it helps support my channel. I would really appreciate it. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to put on some chemical resistant gloves. Then you're going to find you a water spigot here. You're going to open your B&G hand sprayer. You're going to fill this up halfway with water. Just halfway. This is a 1-gallon sprayer. We're going to put in 1 fluid ounce of the Duraflex ZC. If you've gotten a bigger container, you're going to need to put in 1 fluid ounce per gallon. So if you have a 3-gallon sprayer, put in 3 fluid ounces. It's pretty simple. Measure it in the fancy measuring device here. We're right at 1 fluid ounce already. Pop this open, then pour 1 fluid ounce into the B&G very carefully. Then hold it back up to the water spigot. Finish filling it up with water. And then you're going to make sure there's no mulch on your sprayer here. You're going to put the piston into the container. You're going to pressurize it, and then you're going to treat your home exactly how I show you. I'm going to show you how to treat the exterior perimeter of your home, and then I'm going to show you how to treat your garage, and then I'm going to show you how to treat the inside. You can use this same product for outside, garage, and inside. On the outside, we're going to go 3 feet out, 3 feet up, and create a barrier around the home. Your sprayer should be spraying out very small particles. We're trying to cover as much surface area as possible. Just continue doing this. Do this around the whole outside perimeter of your home. Then, after you do 1 whole lap around your home, you're going to do another lap around your home where you're doing the specialty areas. We're going to pay special attention to windows, things like this that are creating entrances into your home, and eaves if you can reach them. You're going to simply, for something like this gas line, just do a circle around the entrance there to create a little bit of extra protection from these spiders that are trying to get inside your home. For this window, same thing. All you have to do is just make a circle around the window frame to create an extra barrier. If you have a long enough reach and can get close, go ahead and treat them. But if the eaves are really high up and you're gonna miss them, just forget about it. You don't want this product just being sprayed in the air. But today, I know I can reach these eaves. So all I'm going to do is just make a lap, spray the eaves, and walk backwards so the spray is not falling down into my face or anything silly like that. Spiders, wasps, all kinds of bugs like to enter your home through the eaves, so it is important to establish a barrier. There's all kinds of little cracks and crevices up there where these bugs can get inside your home. They are filled with spider webs, egg sacs. The Duraflex ZC is labeled for spraying the eaves of your home, but please just be very careful to spray the eaves only and make sure you're getting up in that crack where the chemical is sticking and where it's not falling back down onto your face. So we're doing 3 laps on the outside: the foundation, the specialty windows, gas lines, spigots, doors, anything like that, and the 3rd lap to spray the eaves. That's all you do on the outside of your home. Next, we're going to treat inside the garage. Throughout this spraying, make sure you are continuously keeping your sprayer at a high pressure. It doesn't have to be fully pumped up all the time, but you want pressure coming out. That's going to help the particles stay small, which is going to spread and cover more surface area. In the garage, you're going to do what we call a baseboard treatment. You're going to spray the baseboard perimeter of the whole garage. You don't need to make any puddles, guys. Puddles are bad. We just want a small mist over the baseboard area, just like that. Now let me show you a little closer here how it looks. Notice how that dark area, that's where the spray is, and it slowly fades out here. You can also see it on the wood a little bit. The spray only went a couple inches up and a couple inches out. That area is where a bunch of spiders and other bugs hide and enter into your home. The reason we spray the baseboards are for a couple reasons. It's the same reason why we spray the foundation. They come from the ground, they go up the side of the house, they get in through some tiny cracks somewhere, and once they're in the home, the baseboards are one of the first areas that they crawl in through. Secondly, like all animals, bugs and spiders like to feel safe when they're crawling around. They want to be right up next to something. Whenever they're exploring a new area, they're gonna hang next to that wall when they're exploring so they feel protected. And if you can treat that area, that's going to cover 90% of where these spiders and other bugs are crawling whenever they get inside your home. The second and final thing we're going to do in the garage is simply spray around where the garage door opens up into your garage. Your garage door may seem pretty sealed, but in actuality, it's not sealed from things like bugs and spiders that can squeeze through super small cracks. So we're going to treat the area around your garage door. It's very simple. All you do, make sure your sprayer is pumped up, just spray and cover that area. What I like to do is a layer from the inside, and then just step to the outside of where the seal is, and also just spray a layer from the outside of the garage. That's going to create just a couple extra layers to keep those spiders out of your house. All right, guys, check this out. I wanted to show you something cool related to spider activity. Check out around this baseboard here where we just treated. See all these black and white dots everywhere, black and white dots? There's more small ones there, and there's more there, and there's a bunch up here, up here. If you know what those are, I give you a ton of credit. But if you don't, those are simply spider droppings. That means at some point, a spider was nesting in this area and pooping down and creating all these small dots, which it's not a big deal, but these things are really hard to get off, and they are everywhere in this garage. I don't think anyone has treated this garage for spiders in a very long time. So if you see those black and white dots around your house like that, that means that there was at one point a spider web nesting there, catching prey, eating it, and then pooping onto the floor of your home or garage. It's almost impossible to tell what species of spider it was, but today's video, the Duraflex ZC, is going to treat any spider activity that you have, whether that's a cellar spider, whether that's an orb weaver spider, whether that's a brown recluse, any of your common spiders. The Duraflex ZC is going to take care of that. We're going to treat the inside now around the baseboards. Here is a prime example of why we treat the baseboards. Check this out. Right here in this corner, see all this messy spider web here? This is from a spider, albeit a very small spider. But unless you get down here and really look at it, you would have never known that there was a spider activity down here. There's probably eggs inside this web also. All right, guys, I found another spider inside. It's right up here, hiding against the underside of the stairs. It's built a little messy web. See that there? Spiders can live inside all year round. They only need a couple meals a year. They're very hardy animals. It's going to take care of spiders like that. So, since we found this one, we're going to go ahead and spray it. We're going to super soak the spider with the Duraflex ZC. Simply spray it right there. That's all it takes. And then zoom in, guys. Check it out. We just gave that spider the last bath of its life, but it's going to take care of that spider, no problem, in just a few moments. The final step in today's video is just treating inside your home. The only thing we're going to do inside your home is treat the baseboards. This is the lightest treatment by far. All you need is a very, very fine mist. The spray we did outside is going to be exposed to rain and moisture, and it's going to break down quicker, so we need to have a little heavier, more thorough treatment outside. But inside, all you need is a very, very thin layer. One last reminder, just make sure your sprayer is completely pressurized. Simply start at one point, start at the front door, start at the back door, and just make a full lap around the inside of your home, spraying the baseboards with a very, very fine mist, just like that. You don't have to make multiple layers back and forth. I like to do kind of a sweeping motion and go pretty quickly too. Every sprayer is different, but by this point, you should be pretty familiar with your sprayer. And all you need, guys, is just a very, very thin layer of spray. Spray behind couches, spray behind stuff like this shoe rack. For example, guys, check out this area where I just sprayed. If you shine the light on it correctly, you can see the little water particles from here all the way up the wall a couple inches. And if you rub your glove on it, it's actually pretty wet, guys. But remember, this stuff is 99% water. The water just transports the product onto the surface. Even when the product is on the surface, only a small percentage of this product is actually toxic that actually kills the pest. So remember that whenever we're spraying inside, it's super, super safe, guys. I've treated thousands and thousands of homes exactly like this. It's going to leave a residual to take care of spiders, any other pest problem you have for many, many months. For usually up to 2 to 3, sometimes we'll get 4 months of coverage with this product. After you do the inside treatment, of course, it's going to be a little wet for a little bit of time. I would just recommend giving the product 30 minutes or so to dry. As soon as it's dry, the product seals to the surface and there is no problem. It will totally depend on the size of your house, but in today's video, you're probably going to use a total of between 1 and 2 gallons of the mixture, not the concentrate. That means you're only going to use 1 or 2 or 3 fluid ounces of the concentrate Duraflex. 90% of this is going to be sprayed around the outside of your house. The garage and inside should only use a little bit of your total usage of product for the day. For example, the house I treated today is right at about 2,000 square feet, and I used right at 1.5 gallons of mixture, if that gives you any idea of how much product you should be using in your normal treatment. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. In general, if you want year-round coverage from stuff like spiders and other pests, I recommend treating your home every 3 months. That's going to give you constant coverage. But just doing a one-time treatment is okay. But just remember, this stuff is going to wear off after a little bit of time. So thank you so much for watching. Please destroy the like button if you liked this video. If you're buying those products that I told you to buy today, please use this link. I'm about to pop it up on the screen. I'm going to put it in the description. This gives me a very small percentage of the sale and it helps support my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.